I was doing a review, do a review. I couldn't say that properly. I'm not drinking. I've tried to do this once already. I'm quite glad Dad called because I needed to get in my zone. I'd overthunk it, which takes some of the spontaneity away. You know I'm like spontaneity. I'm wearing a jumper that makes me look like Optimus Prime. Oh, I love it so much. I can't. You won't be able to see my lovely hairy face. How are you? How are you? How are you? I've been looking at the numbers on my YouTube lately and they're slowly declining. Not in the amount of people that are watching, well, in the amount of people that are watching them as opposed to the amount of people that are joining the channel and getting subscribers and stuff like that. I'm talking about vulgar subject because it's just something that I was thinking about today. However, I have decided, while I've been talking very fast in the way that I do, it's fine. It's absolutely fine, because the last load of videos that I've made have been really me-centric, so only the people that really know what I'm talking about or who I am would understand them anyway. Does that make sense? It's been a while since I did a goddamn honest-to-God toy review. The point is with a lot of the toys that I got lately is there's loads of really nice stuff, but there's not really been one thing. I'm getting too much. That's what I'm doing. I'm just getting too much. I'm getting all cracked out. And now I'm taking a nice hit of toy and all it's doing is giving me a very brief, instantaneous little buzz of joy as opposed to that week-long little smile. Except for one toy which really does my head in, because one of the toys I despise. One of the toys pisses me off to such a degree because I don't think that tiny little transformers that are made the size of adults to equate so humans can somehow understand what they're doing better, then join on to great big fighting robots so they can go and scrap it out. I don't think that's right. I like them being great big. So I've always completely moved away from headmasters. I don't like them. I think they're stupid. And then we got Brainstorm, who's headmaster. Now I think this whole thing is absolutely stupid. And this isn't a particularly good mode for it. When you look at it from the back, yes, as Brad said, and I'm looking at it from the back and you're not. When you look at it from the back, it is the Star Fox little spaceship thingy. All that interesting nerdy stuff that no one really gives a fuck about unless you're really into it. By that point you already knew. However, this thing is gimmick laden, beautifully coloured, really simple, and there is one thing that I absolutely love about this toy. Now I'm gonna do the review because I'm doing just a God's honest toy review, okay? Because I know there's been a lot of people who've had QC problems and stuff like that. These are dead stiff in here. This doesn't quite close properly, but it does snap into place nicely and it doesn't wobble about, so I'm going to forgive it. This cockpit doesn't join onto the grey bit at the back very well. Again, it's not the end of the world. It doesn't matter. If you hate that sort of stuff, then you're too fiddly widdly. This is fine. There's no problem. All the joints here tab in beautifully. The feet sit up at the back. Their feet, I gave it away. Spoilers! It's good. There's nothing wrong with it in this mode. I can't see any dinks on the paint. The Autobot logo is crooked, to be fair, but I don't really care. I'm doing an Octopotamus there and just finding fault where there is none. This thing is absolutely spot on, stone cold beautiful. I like toys. I don't give a shit about the history of toys or where they came from or what the significance is within the community. I like ones that go click, click, click or make me smile when I make them into robots. This man has, I'm going to do this and just hold it there for a moment. A genuinely spot on, lovely jubbly, beautiful face. The legs are hunky fucking dory, and the face is also sexy. There is nothing wrong with this little man. I don't even know if this little man's got a name. Is this Brainstorm and then the thing around him is just his mech suit? This is a bit wobbly. We'll talk about this in a moment. There are a few problems I have with this toy. Not now, but later. The transformation is beautiful on this thing because it's so quick. I guessed it the first time. It wasn't very difficult. There was enough things in there that made me think, how am I going to get that into there? You've just got to line stuff up. It's just really, really good. And you can transform this quicker than Rat Trap. And Rat Trap's amazing, but this has something that Rat Trap doesn't have, is in that this is a pick up and play toy. I'm going to put a film on and have something in my hands to fiddle with, and this is that toy. It's very, very, very good at doing that sort of stuff. So all you're going to do is unfold the arms like that, turn them over. You're going to take the nose cone, and while everything else pops apart, fold that back, and then you're going to take these skirty things, push the skirty things out. This isn't about a transformation. I'm going to do a transformation video soon, but I think I'm going to do Sentinel Prime. Just because I like talking through transformations, it's what I like doing. Take the feet, pull the feet out, see? Lovely, super simple. See how quick this is going? You're going to take that, you're going to push that up to the top. You're going to take, got more light with the projector on, that little man, that's what his name is, Dave! Everyone, meet Dave. This is Brainstorm, this is Dave Robo Commander. Oh, I like that. You're supposed to pull this grey thing down and then plug it in. It's not really like that. You've just got to pull it, hope for the best, put the front in first and just press until it goes in. He has wobbly head. He's like, what do you want to know? He's like, I don't know. Be evangelist. The proportion is beautiful. You've got to put those things like that. Compose. What do we want to talk about? It's quite big. The colours, it's quite big. The colours are beautiful. He's got no hands at the moment because I've got all over excited. Just got nice little pegs in there. Let's push it with your thumb. And the hand comes out. Can you see? Everything's super fast, super smooth, super this, super that. Okay? What he isn't to me, wow, it's Brainstorm, wow, it's a physical embodiment of something that we read in a fucking comic book once. And as the question was asked the other day, I've got nothing against comic readers. I'm actually possibly slightly jealous. But because I can't do the thing that requires me to enjoy comics, I just don't give a fuck about them anymore, which means maybe I've turned a little belligerent about them, but screw you, man! This is the best pick up and play toy this year. I shouldn't like it. I shouldn't like it for every reason. But when you boil it down, it's got a gimmick, it transforms quickly, it's pretty colours, and I can do it quickly enough that I haven't got to sit down and decide, right, let's put the kettle on, I'm going to do a leader Optimus Prime. This thing is fun and beautiful and glorious, and I will be very disappointed if it turns into one of those ones where you sort of put it down and then don't touch it for 6 months and then wonder, oh god, that got dusty quick, and realise that you haven't touched it for ages and it's just turned into another lump of plastic in a box. I like this thing. It's really, really, really good. Subscribe to my channel! Tell everyone else! Numbers! Rubbish! Ooh, beer!